Our Tracy is just steady. Last year she was started out 0-2 and then ran the table and made it to the championship round. It was like giving up that 5-ender in the second end of the provincial final. You go, well, not going to pack my bags yet, but one step at a time. And that's what we focused on.
You obviously knew that Tracy was capable of that because you've worked with her for so many years. But here, as a coach, much like Tracy had to go through, you had to go through an adjustment and learn about 3 new players as well. And obviously, they've shown you an awful lot so far here at the Scotties and all season, I imagine.
They have. They're very much like Tracy, just kind of unflappable, but focused and confident, and can regain focus once something bad happens. So absolutely, they're an excellent support to Tracy. They make the shots ahead of her and make her shots that much easier.
So a little more work to do tomorrow, but the main thing is now you've put yourself in position to be in position, and that's all you can ask for at this stage.
We're in control of our destiny now, yep. So that's great.
So what's the message to the team going into the last round robin game tomorrow?
It's same, one step at a time, one shot at a time, just capitalize when you can, and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, we are just putting more shots together and just getting used to the ice and communicating lots out there and just getting the results that we're used to, and just going to keep trying to bring this into tomorrow. Yeah, I think what we do with playing less events, we make up with it in practice. Like we're on the ice pretty much every day and just working really hard because we know that we can't commit to those playing in every Grand Slam. So the work we do at home on our ice in Sudbury and in Thunder Bay kind of makes up for what we can't do in Spiels. Yeah, I mean, we don't play on arena ice as much, so it takes us a little bit longer to get the feel of it, I guess. But then once we get going, we're usually on the up and up. Yeah, I think so. We've had a really good game today, and earlier tonight and earlier today. We just put more shots together like we know that we can, so we're comfortable and we're getting the hang of it, and we just want to keep it going.
And that confidence must be perfect going into a big game tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. It's always fun playing Tracy, so we just want to go out and bring our A game and see what happens.
Not used to seeing her in yellow and black, though.
I know, it is weird. We always play each other at provincials and never at the Scotties, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, you got to stay out of your head. Just keep doing what you've been doing to get you there. You don't want to start tightening up or trying any harder, and just stay loose. We put ourselves in a position where that game there was no pressure on us. The win mattered a lot more to them, and they were the favorite and all that stuff. So it was easy to kind of stay loose and go, okay, well, if we lose, it's not a big deal. So yeah, we were able to stay nice and calm and loose and managed to pull it off.
But if there's any question about you guys being able to slide under the radar, not going to happen now. Obviously, a win like that, unbeaten, all of those things, you guys are in that conversation now to be in the final on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I expected to be on the radar. I don't think we ever expected to go under it, but it still doesn't change the fact that Rachel and Jennifer are Rachel and Jennifer. So even in a rematch with them, with Rachel, or in a game with Jennifer, we'd still be considered an underdog. So, and that's okay with me. I'm fine with that. So we're just going to roll with it and see what happens. Probably pretty similar. I felt really quite confident in Grand Prairie, and I feel that here too. I think I've maybe not been quite as on fire here as I was there, but the brooms also made everything a little easier there. So yeah, I mean, I feel good. We're in a good spot, but it's still so early. Like this 2-stage round robin, like if you think about the full round robin that we used to play, we're not even halfway through it. So we're just halfway through it. So it doesn't feel like much yet, but we feel good so far.
It was a very, very important win, and we knew that going in. And I know that Quebec might not have the greatest record right now, but they're really good shooters, and we know that they're going to have a good game here, and we really had to come out firing against them, and they did. They had a great game. They played really well, and we came out just struggling just a tiny bit on certain things, but managed to get the W at the end, thank goodness. Yeah, absolutely. It does, even though we had 2 really close games and we felt really good about the games, they were against really good teams, we went to an extra end. Losses do still affect you and your confidence, and you want to sort of get back on that train we were on at the beginning of the week. So although we didn't have the greatest game tonight, that win's going to be nice. We can get a good sleep in tomorrow morning and come out firing tomorrow.
Well, and a lot easier to go to bed after a win, too, obviously. That'll get you a little easier to falling asleep and get you excited for tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, the mind won't be quite as hamsterish as it was last night. So, yeah, I should get a good night's sleep tonight after a beer.
The first time we've ever heard hamsterish used in the scrum. That is a high five.